All right, let's start another one. This might be the last one for tonight. I'll do one more. Let's see if we can hear it. Check. All right, we're on Crime on Your Dime. We're gonna go through some more body cam stuff, some chases, and we're gonna see what these crimes are actually costing the taxpayer, everybody, and these criminals. Let's see what they're costing us, because this is rampant, and it's a revolving door. So let's see. Let's put our little guy down here. Let's get this page up. Do a little YouTube. I was watching this thing on Burkina Faso. This is pretty good. This Go with Ali thing. He's got 1.6 million subscribers. It was pretty well done, at least so far. I'll watch the rest later. Ibrahim Tahour. And now I'm going to get Burkina Faso stuff. Dodge Charger. Let's see, please. Best pits of the year. Let's see. These are all pits, probably.
From a shootout in South Carolina that nearly claimed this officer's life, and a wanted man in Florida who thought he could hide in the woods, to a tip that led officers to a missing 11-year-old boy, and so much more. This is what happens when traffic stops go horribly wrong.
Most dangerous.
On New Year's Eve of 2025, police in Flagler County, Florida, initiated a traffic stop on a white Ford F-150 after a concerned citizen called to report suspicious activity. Inside the truck, officers found 60-year-old Darnell Hairston alongside two juvenile boys, ages 15 and 11. While speaking with them, officers determined that the 11-year-old was being held against his will. Moments later, they learned that the boy had been abducted from St. Johns County and that Mr. Hairston was the primary suspect.
Why are you taking boys? Just the trafficking, just selling these kids. You got the woman. They're up to some creepy shit.
Give your hands. You got me. You got me. I will cooperate. I will cooperate.
Took the truck is Dwayne
I
Bishop.
can't.
Behind your back. 71410.
I can't do that with this.
71410.
I can't. I can't.
Sir, put your hand on the ground.
They told me to give you. You got my hand.
Yes, I got your hand. Because
They
you grabbed my
said
gun.
No, I did not. I feel
DOT.
All right.
He's got a gun on him, that's why.
Towards Royal Palms.
All right, you got me.
He's got a gun somewhere.
I'm not.
Yeah, just handcuff him first.
Can I get
Then get the gun.
With the older suspect in custody, other units could focus on catching up to the teenager in the white truck. Was he another victim running scared, or a co-conspirator in Hairston's crimes?
The 15-year-old is driving the truck. I mean, what? He knows something. Try to take the cop out.
Officers surrounded the teen as he exited the wrecked vehicle. According to reports, he approached them screaming, "Pull the trigger, pull the trigger." Thankfully, nobody had to. He was arrested and charged with fleeing and grand theft, then taken to the hospital for a few minor scrapes. Deputies determined that the teen was a likely co-conspirator in the abduction. They say he lured the 11-year-old into the woods, where Hairston snatched him up. Officers later learned that Hairston was a registered SO. The 60-year-old man had been released from prison in 2009 after serving 12 years for false imprisonment, among other crimes. It's unclear how he and the teen wound up together.
12 years. He served 12 years for the same shit. And he had that kid lure the other kid into the woods to grab him. That's some sick shit. Well, he probably grabbed the other kid at 9 years old too and manipulated him, brainwashed him. That's why the kid was like, pull the trigger. There's some fucking sickos out here. This guy, he's gonna go back.
Against his will.
I mean, as far as the cost is high here with that. I mean, luckily they got that kid. But I mean, this guy's going away somehow. I mean, he's a repeat Did 12 years for that. He's gonna do 20 now. There you go. There's $2 million. Taking care of him in jail.
Rocky Money Rudolph Jr.
Yes, sir.
That name is awesome. That's probably, in 14 years, that's probably the best name I've seen. I'm telling you right now. I'm telling you right now.
Rocky Money out of being cool with him.
Stop.
Traffic stops can go from routine to
This is
deadly.
the one the guy
Nobody
dragged
knows
him.
that
I
better than
remember
Seminole
this
County
one.
Sheriff's Deputy Aaron Blaze, who hoped this 2019 interaction would be a simple stop for an illegal window tint.
Yeah, playing all cool with him.
All right, awesome. Deputy Blazer, Seminole County Sheriff's Office. Before I ask you for any information, the reason I'm pulling you over is because your windows up here way too dark. First statute. Okay. So if you could do me a favor, just roll this window about halfway up. That's good. Right there. So in the state of Florida, the front window can be 25%, back window can be 15%. Okay. The lower the number, the darker the tint. Your front window is measuring at 3%. Okay. So
Back window about.
no. So as you can see, 3. What that means is only 3% of the outside ambient light is getting through your window. Okay. That's why they do that way. Do you have your driver's license, registration, proof of insurance?
Guy's talking about ambient light. This guy's about to kill him.
Can you put this back down for me?
The men seem to be in good spirits. Assuming all goes well, this might be the easiest traffic stop of Deputy Blaze's career.
Rocky Money.
Well, just take the ticket. The problem is, if you had a
We don't
warrant.
cite for that. There's case law that says it goes to the end of the month.
Yeah.
So you need to get that changed.
Yeah, well, I'm doing a new project down here along the homeless community thing they do.
Okay.
I'm building that, working down there, building on that stuff.
Okay.
So I do the area all the time.
All right. Well, yeah. Make sure you get that updated. And you have the insurance card.
Like they don't over the phone, and they go to factory, everything over. And they send my baby mama address, and I ain't been dealing with her.
Do you have an app or anything?
You should be able to get it on. Is there any reason why there would be a faint of weed coming out of your vehicle?
No, now we're going to the weed.
Smoke, anything like that?
Just like that, but it's like that smoke.
No, I know the difference between black and mild smoke and this and that. Do you have any marijuana in your car? Okay.
Reasonable
So
suspicion.
there's no marijuana.
I'm gonna check the vehicle.
Huh?
I'm smoking a black one.
Just, I understand. Just shut the car off for me, please. Okay. All right. 2513. Somehow.
He just made the decision. Take off.
It's no big deal. I mean, I'm not.
Listen,
Listen. Do me a favor. Do me a favor. I'm telling you right now. Stop. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I know you're just trying to take off with me. Step them up now. Sir, I'm telling you. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. Put your hands up. I swear to God. Put your hands up. You put it in the park.
Yeah, he took off on him. Gotta be able to mobilize the truck and drag him down the street.
Videos like these prove how quickly things can escalate during a traffic stop. Thankfully, Deputy Blaze only suffered a few minor injuries, despite being dragged over.
Minor injuries. Well, I mean, these aren't really. This one didn't really cost anybody anything as far as taxpayer shit. But, you know, guy got pulled over for the tents and he's got weed. I mean, is it the end of the world? No. But the taking off, just take the fucking ticket, man. I don't know, is weed the ticket down there? Or you get arrested for it. That's the problem. You gotta decriminalize it. Just make it like a ticket. You know, if it's just a small amount. Because look what happens. It escalates because the guy don't want to go to jail. I don't know if he had a warrant. I guess he didn't because he ran his information. Because he's got a ticket. Ticket for the weed and a ticket for the tinted glass. You've been on your way. And then he probably wouldn't have paid the tickets anyway. Then we had a bench warrant. But still. Look how frantic they get over, you know, over the weed. All right. Let's keep going.
For 100 yards. As for Rocky...
You come back here with me, my man. I'm just going to get all your information while you're back here with me, okay?
He just took off.
St. John's, he's taking off.
I'm going to get all your information. Which means he knew right away. He's like, oh, warrants. I'm going to jail.
St. John's, he's going the wrong way in traffic on 95.
On 95, going on. Pit him. No, your car's fucked now, dude. Loud.
Officers searched the remains of Bo's wrecked car while others chased him through the forest. He emerged on the outskirts of a business complex where an idling work van looked ripe for the taking.
Just stole a white van, headed back towards IGP.
Just stole
Oh, I took another car. Well, you're lucky. That was sheer luck. He came upon an idling van. You got a second shot.
He's on the west side of the train tracks, traveling on the gravel side, northbound on the train tracks. He's on the leave tires. Get ready for a bail, guys.
Definitely got warrants.
A helicopter kept tabs on Bo from above, relying on heat vision to see him in the trees. The problem is that officers couldn't see his hands, so there's no way to tell if he's currently armed. Caution was their only option, leading to a tense 3-hour manhunt through the woods.
3 hours.
30 yards, he's going to be on your right hand
I'm
side.
gonna get him with the heat sensor. He's still he's still sitting out there in the woods.
It's unclear how Bo wound up naked in the woods. Perhaps he realized that his bright white outfit made him stick out like a moving pile of snow in the dense green forest.
It wasn't the outfit, it was the heat coming off your body. Should have probably kept that shirt on. Right, you should probably wipe yourself down with mud. Oh, head to toe. This is wet, cakey mud. You got a second chance, but you're out.
In either case, he was arrested and charged with felony fleeing, resisting, marijuana possession, and grand theft auto. Later, police learned that Mr. Bo was an armed and dangerous Interpol fugitive. He had an active warrant out of the Bahamas for aggravated robbery and other warrants out of Broward County, Florida for possession of methamphetamine and resisting.
A criminal from Bahamas. He came over somehow. He got let in somehow. He walked. He went to Mexico first, then he walked. And, you know, fake IDs, fake this, fake social security numbers. There's a whole circuit. Armed robbery. That's why I ran like that. Well, you got a second chance. You didn't make it, my man. But yeah, that guy's gonna call. Who? You know, he's gonna. Yeah, the stolen car, he wrecked. Yeah, he's gonna be in jail 5 years, 6 years. Plus, or they might just hand him over to Interpol. Maybe that'd be even better. Give him back to the Bahamas. We're gonna sit here wasting money on him every year. I hope it's not like he does 10 years here, then he goes. Because guess what? Prison in the Bahamas is going to be a lot different, my man. That's why he was so ready to just run. Because it's not American prison. You're 10 in the cell. And you're getting like a banana. That's it in the morning. Let's see what else we got.
Now. He just rammed other vehicles. 81's behind him.
Get out of the car!
Oh, he actually broke the window. Usually they can't even break it.
On May 12th of 2022, police in Pierce County, Washington came upon a stolen BMW stuck in traffic. They'd been after the car all day after tying it to a string of crimes for the past 96 hours. The saga began in Vancouver, Washington on May 8th when the Beamer was allegedly carjacked at gunpoint by 19-year-old Brian Mendoza. 24 hours later, the same BMW was involved in the theft of a truck roughly 100 miles north in Lacey. That same day, both cars were involved in an attempted theft at Lacey High School. On May 10th, Mendoza allegedly robbed another Lacey citizen at gunpoint before driving into Pierce County, perhaps on his way to Seattle. 2 days later, Pierce County deputies...
Oh, he's just like on a run. He's just like a rampage. Stealing cars every 100 miles, burglaries, just keeps on going. Just moving.
The BMW and engaged it in multiple short chases, but lost it each time. Finally, Deputy Brian Johnson spotted Mendoza stuck in traffic near Frederickson. It was now or never.
They try to box him in. Yeah, that's not gonna work, man. He's just gonna smash other cars to get out. What he's doing? Now, all those other cars are fucked up. I mean, you had to get him there. What if he had a gun? He just started shooting around. That's the spot you had to pull him out because he stopped. What are you going to do anyway? You can't stop him with your bare hands, and you can't shoot him. So forget it. You got to stop him with the vehicle. You don't do it there at the intersection. Let him pull off.
Despite the throbbing pain in his foot, Deputy Johnson stepped on the gas and raced after the suspect. Meanwhile, a patrol sergeant gave the go-ahead to pursue after witnessing the BMW ram multiple civilian cars.
We got PC now. Just rammed other vehicles.
Yeah, so then the cops have to stop. They'll ram cars on purpose to make the cops stop.
Right, just waiting for the Pacific Drive. He's gonna head towards 160 to try to
Oh, he's moving. Oh, I'm on double time, but still, he was moving. I was gonna say, he took that corner pretty fast. The spikes. We got the double wide trailers.
They're getting on a motorcycle.
They're switching like superheroes. They're switching transportation like Batman.
Deputy Johnson joined the others as Mendoza attempted to flee on a motorcycle. Worried that he'd harm someone else, the officer decided to take action.
He shot him.
Let me see your hands!
Mendoza was struck 3 times. Officers rendered first aid and rushed him to the nearby hospital, where doctors were able to save his life. However, he was permanently paralyzed from the waist down.
Paralyzed?
One of Johnson's shots struck his spine. In the end, Mendoza was charged with car theft, hit and run, and attempting to elude. As of this writing, his criminal case is still pending. A judge ruled that Deputy Johnson was justified in the shooting.
Justified.
That's likely because Mendoza was armed at the time, as officers found a stolen handgun under his body that matched the one used during the carjackings and armed robberies. Despite the ruling, Pierce County agreed to settle and pay a $1.75 million lawsuit
1.75.
filed against
There it
the
is.
Sheriff's Department.
I was waiting for
According
it.
to the suit, Mendoza was frightened by the attack from behind.
He frightened
Out
me.
of concern for his personal safety and the safety of his pregnant girlfriend, he attempted to flee the area.
He fled for 15 miles. They would get 15 miles away. But he didn't worry about the girlfriend when he got on the bike. The chick was still in the car. So he got he did all that shit, all that damage. But the cops shot him. And the city settled. Because they knew, like, he was running away while he shot him. He didn't know if he had a gun on him or not. So they sued $1.7 million, and the family took it. The kid's paralyzed forever. It still cost you $1.7 million, because guess who paid it? A cop didn't pay it. It doesn't matter if it's a city or a state. It's everybody. It trickles around. You know, that city paid $1.7 million, and that's got to get that back in the budget. So if you're driving through there, you might get a few more tickets. Cops might be a little more active giving out the speeding tickets. They got to make that money back. You know, it's a trickle down. Everybody eats it somehow. They raise tolls because they got a bunch of these settlements. It's just waste, man. Waste of money. It's almost $2 million for that guy. Not that it's worth not being able to walk, but I mean, he's a fucking fugitive. He's robbing people. He's armed. He's carjacking people. What do you do? Just let him go? You're just like, all right, you know, just go, man. Do it again. Maybe next time we'll get you. You know, these 6 straight things that they know about. In 6 days, 6 different violent crimes over like a 200-mile radius. All right, let's see one more.
He's taken off with a patrol vehicle.
On October 15th of 2023, a California Highway Patrol officer in Tehama County came upon what he believed to be a disabled vehicle on the side of the road. He pulled over to investigate. Moments later, he was ducking for cover and fearing for his life.
Yeah, just trying to, hey, how you doing? This is why I never be a cop, dude. You don't know who's who. You don't know who's the problem and who's not. He just got out and started shooting.
802, shots fired, shots fired, shots fired.
He wasn't even pulled over.
1199. We got long gun on the ground. Stay on the ground!
The suspect was injured but still armed, meaning our officer wasn't able to move without risking his life.
Just to hold the gun.
After a tense few minutes, the driver began shifting around behind his car, perhaps preparing for a final stand with the police.
Stay on the ground! Stay on the ground! Come on,
He's got a rifle or something. Got an automatic fucking rifle or something. That was the cop shooting. Guy's still shooting.
802, I'm hit. 802, I'm hitting the leg. 802, I'm hitting the leg. He's taking off with the patrol vehicle.
That's the guy driving the car.
The suspect fled in the officer's patrol car, barreling down the highway with almost all of the windows busted out. He, however, was struck by gunfire and was fading quickly. As he came upon a semi-truck, he drifted right and struck the cab, causing the stolen patrol car to spin out and crash in the dry grass.
Passing out.
Thankfully, backup wasn't far behind, and they were able to extract the shooter and take him into custody.
Hold on.
That guy was shot like 5 times. Anyone in the crash. Passing out. That car didn't even get pulled over. He was just sitting there. He was broken down. And he's like, fuck. I got 400 pounds of coke in the back, and here comes a cop car, pulling up behind me. Like, you know, it was over. Looks like he might have ran out of gas. Okay, shot a cop. Cop might go on disability. I get the pension. You know, plus this guy he's gonna be in jail. I mean, you know, shot a cop in the leg. You're going to jail 15 years, plus whatever he had in the car. So this might be a 20-year stint for this guy. And he'll be in there doing wood shop and crocheting and watching on Netflix. It'll be $2 million, $100,000 a year. They keep a prisoner. Just about. There's $2 million right there, gone. People of this state gotta pay. Where is that? California. $2 million. I mean, the waste is unbelievable. I mean, this doesn't even. We're not even start talking about the abuse with the Medicaid and the Medicare and the fucking autism shit and the kids, the fosters, everything. Like every system is just permeated with corruption.
I have a multi-kill in my car and gloves.
It's like soft corruption here. Like other countries, like hard corruption. You see it. It's like 5 guys that have money. And then everybody's like, you know, eating mud cakes. You know, a little different here, but it's there, man. The corruption is just all intertwined. It's all through it. The waste. It's really waste. A lot of it. You know, it's corruption, but this isn't corruption. This is waste. This is the system and the resources that have to go into this. How many guys going to the hospital? It's 50 grand. He's shot. I mean, he's gonna be in the hospital for like 6 weeks. It's gonna be 150 grand, 200 grand.
The driver was eventually identified as 39-year-old Joseph Pate of Pittsburgh, California. He survived long enough for EMS to rush him to the hospital, where he later succumbed to his injuries. As for the injured officer...
Well, there you go. Died. All that money I just talked about, I mean, you still got the hospital bill, but you don't have $2 million in 20 years in jail. That it's a hell of a way to save money. But there it is.
Sir, he was struck 3 times in the abdomen, shoulder, and leg. He underwent several life-saving surgeries and was back on the force within a few months.
Oh, the cop was back there.
It was September 24th of 2025. Officer Travis Montgomery of Fairview Heights, Illinois, had just stopped a Nissan Rogue for driving with an expired license plate sticker. However, this traffic stop gone wrong has nothing to do with the initial driver. Officer Montgomery doesn't know it, but the danger is actually coming up behind him.
I'm gonna get hit. Look how fast they're going by the cops.
Fairview 187. My vehicle's just been hit. Start an ambulance.
Hey, grab it.
You tell me.
I need a new car.
Somebody ran into me, pushed my vehicle into the other vehicle. Start an ambulance, need supervisor. Hey, come over here, buddy. Get out of the road. Hey, have a seat real quick.
Oh, he got really whacked.
You all right?
Yeah, I'm all right.
What happened, dude?
I don't know, man. I've been drinking.
You been drinking?
Yeah, I've been drinking.
Okay.
Man, I took some weed pills.
Some weed pills?
Yeah.
Okay. Anybody else
I've
in
been
the car?
drinking.
Nah, it's just me.
Not that I didn't see it, but I've been drinking.
187. Started trooper. Here, just sit down, man. Just sit down.
All right.
The driver tells me he's been drinking and took some weed pills.
He's in shock, I think.
Sit down, sit down.
Okay.
I don't want you to get hit, okay?
I think he's in
Officer Montgomery
shock.
has dealt with plenty of drunk drivers in his career. They all typically say the same things after being caught red-handed. But there was something different about this guy, and the next words out of his mouth were about to catch our officer completely off guard.
I got insurance. You ain't gonna cover that though.
Well, I don't know, but that's not what we're concerned about right now. We're concerned about everybody's. Okay, all right.
That's shame.
I did that on purpose, sir.
What, you hit me on purpose?
Yeah, I did.
Why's that?
I don't know if it covered if you're drunk.
I'm bored.
You bored?
I'm bored.
So you ran in the back of me on purpose?
Yep.
Why's that?
I hate cops, man.
Yeah? All right. We got an ambulance coming, okay?
All right.
He did it on purpose? Is that what he said? Because he hates cops?
All right.
They gonna take me home.
We gotta put that back. Is there a
I don't know.
back?
You ain't got no weapons on you, do you? So you ran in the back of me on purpose?
Yep.
Why is that?
I hate cops, man.
Yeah?
He did say that.
We got an ambulance coming, okay?
All right.
And this guy's loose. I mean, he must have shook some screws loose in his head. He's like, I did it on purpose because I hate cops. I mean,
All right.
They gonna take
he's got insurance,
I
so
don't know. You ain't got no weapons on you, do you?
No, sir.
All right. Go ahead and put your hand down.
The suspect,
he
later
went to the
identified
gym. I mean, he looks like he's just like a regular Joe.
as 28-year-old Keejian Jennings, was arrested and charged with aggravated battery and criminal damage to government property. According to court documents, he caused roughly $10,000 worth of damage when he crashed into the police car on purpose.
10? That thing's totaled.
As for the couple inside the white SUV,
What about those
they were
guys?
let off with a warning for driving with expired tags.
Like, all right, get out of here. You know, we're gonna look into you and give you tickets, and maybe those people might have warrants too. I mean, it's just like, how many flies can you catch? And they got let go because this guy decided, unless he knew them. What about that'd be a twist to the story? He knew them, and he knew they were gonna get caught, and they had like $1 million worth of heroin in the car. And he just went around, he just came around like a spotter and just rammed the car, figuring this will take their attention off it. That could have been a movie. That's going to be a good crime story. That could be like a Breaking Bad episode, one of those things. All right, let's go on some more.
It was May 7th of 2023. Deputy Evan
I remember
Cubbage of
this
Charleston
one.
County, South Carolina,
I've seen
was on
this
patrol
on
when
the
he
news.
observed a vehicle weaving in and out of lanes. He followed the car into a roadside
Guy
shopping
just
center
started
where he met a
shooting.
female driver and her skittish male passenger.
Hey, what's going on, y'all?
Hey, what's going on, y'all? Oh, like, nothing. Next thing you know, he's getting shot.
I pulled you over, all right? You're improper lane use. You're all over the road. Back and forth. My car, I'm trying to find a place. Oh, okay, okay. Do you have your registration insurance? Why do you have blood on? Oh, you're trying not to get blood on?
Cops should have like X-ray, infrared on their cams, like before they get out. They can see how many people are in the car. If there's anything, like an object that doesn't look right in the trunk, who knows? Should be something.
And what about the insurance?
According to Deputy Cubbage, everything had seemed normal up until this point. That's when the passenger, 28-year-old James Pierce, began acting squirrely, as Cubbage puts it. He radioed for backup,
Squirrely.
fearing that things might take a turn for the worse.
Any firearms in the car at all?
He's acting squirrely.
Don't grab.
Something ain't right with that boy.
The
Oh,
officers
there it is.
captured Pierce as he emerged from the vehicle and fired a handgun at the police. Both cops narrowly avoided the barrage of bullets and returned fire themselves,
Yeah,
striking Pierce
man,
multiple
dude, that
times
gun
until
is
he was
pointed
neutralized.
straight at that fucking cop's head.
Hey, I'm hit, he's out. I'm hit.
He's got the chick in the car. He's got the fat white chick. You know, the refrigerator. That's
Deputy Cubbage was struck 3 times during the exchange. Thankfully, none of his wounds were fatal. He was rushed
Baby
to the hospital
mama.
and released later that night. Meanwhile, Mr. Pierce was declared deceased on the scene. As for the female driver, she was detained on the scene, though it's unclear if she ever faced any charges.
They killed your old man because he's trying to kill the cops. Because he's got warrants and something. And you're hiding and betting. But they probably didn't charge, let her go. The guy's dead. So. That one didn't cost much. Guy's dead. There's going to be no lawsuit against the cops. He pulled the fucking gun out. He's dead. He's gone. And that's it. The cost there might be, he might have a kid with that chick. And he's going to need more help, more assistance. Because Whatever, if he was paying some child support or something like that, that's gone. All right, one more. Oh, there's 10 of these. We might as well do all 10. Look at this guy, right through the intersection.
It was July 7th of 2023, a sunny Friday afternoon in Daytona Beach, Florida. Volusia County Sheriff Mike Chitwood had just settled into the stands at a baseball game. The single-A Daytona Tortugas are among his favorite local teams.
I drove through there on the way back from Florida. It was just, it was like, it was weird, surreal. It was like nobody out. Everybody's in cars. There was like homeless dudes at every intersection for some reason. But they were the only people out. Everybody else is in a car. I drove down like the highway part, I guess the main road part.
Meanwhile, one of his deputies was conducting a traffic stop for a routine plate violation. Let's see how long it takes for the two parties
to collide. Plate violation.
Yo, yeah, turn in there, right?
I'll pull over there? No. I'll pull over there. You said put it over.
10-4, you turned left on Catalina.
Did you see a black Mercedes go this way? Which way? That way?
You didn't even know where's that.
Westbound on Catalina, headed towards the 1 It's got a cover plate, and it should be a 10
So you need the drone. Drone should have been deployed. Right off the back trunk of the car, goes up, and just starts following the car. Just like that. Just keep an eye on it. Set up your plan and stop it. He's backing up. He's backing up to get out.
Please stay here, please stay here.
Yeah, cops with the guns. Oh, he actually got out. Surprised he didn't take off.
Okay, there you go. Here you go. You can take them. This is the dumbest reason of all time, too.
Somebody's gonna.
The man in the blue shorts is Sheriff Chitwood. The teary-eyed suspect is 23-year-old Michael Beck. He tried begging the police to let him go, but by then it was
Chitwood?
too late.
So that sheriff, I think that's him, Chitwood. He's like a famous guy down there. He used to be the sheriff in Upper Darby when I was a kid. Upper Darby, Pennsylvania. He was the police chief. I think it's the same guy, Chitwood. And then he moved down to Florida and he became a big shot down there. He's on TV and all kinds of stuff. I think he's the sheriff of Daytona now.
And he just pulled over, none of this would have happened.
That's him. I think that's him. The old man with the green look. He's all undercover, shorts, the t-shirt, but he's riding along.
Would have likely impounded the car, but he would have gotten it back once his tags were figured out. Instead, he learned the hard way that running from the cops and bothering Sheriff Chitwood on his day off are among the dumbest things you can do in Volusia County.
He's the sheriff. Yeah, the guy's still going, man. He was fucking in his 60s back then. Yeah, he was in his 50s. Passenger jumps out. That last one didn't cost much. That looks like he was going to pay.
David Minotti was stationary on US 82 in Chico County when a suspicious Nissan SUV passed him. The driver, Mickey Cannon, better have a good reason why the tag on his car belongs to a different vehicle.
It's on 82.
Non-matching tags.
Mississippi, William Robert David 719, white Nissan exterior.
Every cop's windshield is broken down in these parts. Arkansas. A lot of stones kicking up.
Your tag's coming back to a different vehicle. Okay, you got your license and insurance with you? All right, Mr. Cannon. Here, wait. How much weed's in the vehicle right now?
Weed.
Is a real thing, right? Right. See, whenever you say you smoked earlier, that's not a good sign, right?
They smoked earlier.
You didn't smoke earlier. No. All right, y'all give me 1 second, okay?
They gotta get off the weed thing. I mean, yeah, if you got in the car, you get a ticket. But if they gotta identify it, then that's the thing.
Yeah.
Because most of these, they don't even get to the ticket part by getting a weed. I don't know if in Florida, if you get arrested for weed, I don't know, maybe. But it's got to be a misdemeanor. It can't be. Let's ask her. Hey, in Florida, if you get caught with a small amount of marijuana, is it a misdemeanor or just a citation?
It's a first-degree misdemeanor under state law. For 20 grams or less, you could face up to a year in jail and $1,000 fine. That said, in many cities and counties like Miami-Dade, Broward, Tampa, or Orlando, officers
Civil citation.
citation. Got it. So if you're in one of the cities that does
State hasn't decriminalized. You can still go criminal, but all right, if they use it as whatever, like, okay, we get a ticket out of you. But most of these guys don't even get to the ticket part with the weed. The weed is their reasonable suspicion with the cops, so they can search and then ID everybody. But the problem is, once they start IDing these guys, that's when you get the problem, because they have warrants. They all have prior stuff, and they didn't show up for court, so they got warrants. So that means once you got a warrant, the cop's job, he's obligated to lock you up, take you in, and process you so that warrant gets, executed. You can't just be like, all right, well, here's your ticket for weed, but, you got a warrant, you can go. It's more like you got a warrant. You're going in for that. Forget the weed thing. Well, a lot of times I don't even get there. This guy's got something else going on.
Come here. All right. She's going to get out in that highway. Come here. Come here. Excuse me, sir. Come here. Bring your baby up.
Get on a leash.
Hey, buddy. Go ahead and have a seat, okay? Just until I get y'all situated.
I got jumped out. He's like, no fucking way, man. He's like, hey, guy. He scared the shit out of him.
It wasn't long before Trooper Minotti caught up with the suspect as he fled toward the Mississippi River Bridge on US 82.
They was all working together or something. Some fucking farm shit. And the white dude's like, oh, I'm getting the fuck out of this. The other guy's taking off. He made a smart move. Because who knows what's going to happen. And the other guy's running for a reason. It wasn't even, maybe it was the driver. The old man got out. He probably just smoking weed. But let's see what this guy's story is. He's running for a reason. So far, we don't have any, none of these have a high damage cost. Well, they have the hospital bills. And half these guys got killed, so there's no prison shit and court shit. They totally turned around. Ooh. He's out of commission.
Officers moved in with their weapons drawn and ordered Mickey to give himself up. He, however, was trapped in the car and couldn't move. He could talk to them, though, and figured now was a decent time to explain why he ran.
He drove. What's that, brother? You got a warrant in Tennessee? That's a dumb reason to run, man. I'm not gonna lie to you. Hey, be real with me. You got any weapons in here? No, sir. No, sir. Okay. Hey, if I let that seat back a little, you might could crawl out, but you're kind of... Okay. We're just going to hang tight for fire and rescue, okay?
The cop's trying to help him. He's asking me, got any weapon? I mean, he sounds like he doesn't. He's like, I got a warrant in Tennessee. That's why I ran. You know what I mean? And the cop's line always the same. You ran just for that? Well, guess what? It means you're going to jail in Tennessee. You know what I mean? Once you got high-powered lawyers and stuff, and you still get something's going to happen to you. So people don't want to do it. They're going to try to go through their everyday lives. Maybe they are straightened out. Maybe it should be something where if you have a warrant and you are working, whatever, you just try to work it out like a adjudication. Like, okay, I got the warrant, but I'm not committing any crimes. I'm working on any drugs. I don't know. It just seems like 80% of these things that
Sorry, what's that, sir? Okay. Hey, we're going to help you, okay? Just hang tight. What's all the copper about? I got you. What's your name, man? Mickey? Okay. Are you from Mississippi or Tennessee? Okay. What's your warrant for? I got you, brother.
Just hang tight, work on breathing, okay?
Police later learned that Mr. Cannon had an active felony warrant for a parole violation in Tennessee. As for his passengers, they told the police that Cannon warned them he was about to run. That's why they hopped out of the car. Neither received any charges, while Cannon was arrested for felony fleeing, driving without a seatbelt, driving without insurance, failure to register, and driving with fake tags.
Ma'am! Roll down your window! What's going on? You're in the wrong lane. Okay. Have you been drinking or anything? What do you got there? What do you got there?
On July 25th of 2023, Officer Nick Adams was patrolling West 88th Avenue in Westminster, Colorado, when he spotted a Jeep stuck in the left turn lane. Ahead, a gray Toyota RAV4 was facing the wrong way and blocking the turn lane. According to the Jeep driver, the RAV4 had been like that for a few minutes. They couldn't tell what was going on, so Officer Adams went to investigate.
Ma'am, roll down your window! What's going on? You're in the wrong lane. Are you okay? Are you okay, ma'am? What's going on? Tell me what's going on. Are you okay? Can you tell me what's going on? Why are you in the wrong lane? Can you tell me why you're in the wrong lane? Oh, I don't know what I got you right there. Female that won't answer any questions. I think I'm in our vet. I'm in our
The mic.
Go into the shops if you want to start one of them.
The soccer mom took a couple, I don't know how long this mic was
The
on.
suspect, later identified as 46-year-old Alicia Duran, refused to speak or offer any helpful information. Instead, she kept looking down and playing with the charm necklace around her neck. Whenever her head came up, Officer Adams described the look in her eyes as a 1,000-yard stare.
1,000-yard stare.
What do you got in there?
She took the kid's Ritalin. She got a gun. Maybe she's trying to end it.
Shots fired. Don't move. Are you okay? Are you okay? Start rescue. She's down inside the car still. Got a handgun. I'm checking for other downrange here. Are you all right?
Well, she fired shots down his...
Thankfully, the Jeep driver was okay. She had ducked down as
Cops
soon as
like
the shooting
in
started.
a
It's a
shop.
good thing she did. While processing the scene, investigators found a hole in the windshield and a bullet lodged in her steering wheel. As for Duran, she was rushed to the hospital where she later passed from her injuries. When they removed her from the car, police found a loaded 9mm pistol on her lap with her finger on the trigger. If you enjoyed this video and want to see more just like
I don't know what that was. She had a mental breakdown or something, or she was on some pills. She was looking to kill herself anyway, I think. Something was going on. Or she was gonna go. She had a mental breakdown. Or she was gonna go find the husband. Maybe he cheated or something. Or maybe he left her or something. Who knows? Something was going on with that woman. Since she passed, so that's she's done too. Alright, that video was kind of... Oh, well, went horribly wrong. I got you. Kind of makes sense. I think that's it for that one. We did a 10-bagger. Almost killed a dog with the fence, with the tree, cut down a tree. That's not a tree, it's like a branch. Starlink's up $55. Bald eagle taking off. Big Bear Lake, California. Took her first flight. Yeah, man, an eagle, dude. American eagle. America, 250 years old. I don't feel like it, man. I remember the bicentennial in 76. The whole country was red, white, and blue for days before. I mean, weeks before. Like a week before, everything was out. Everybody, flags everywhere. Everybody had red, white, and blue. It's draped everywhere, hanging off of trees, fences, every neighborhood. Anymore, I mean, not around here. I mean, you ain't gonna see a red, white, and blue shirt around here. Or in New York, in Brooklyn. You ain't seen that here. You might see blue hair and purple nails and black nails on guys, but red, white, and blue. Maybe some people feel it. I feel it. I feel patriotic, thankful for this country. All right, we're gonna end this here. British tourist brutally beat his wife and their children who tried to intervene. Tourist? Drunk, yeah. Fucking, that's the thing with this World Cup shit. They all get shit faced drunk. He's looking for fights. Get their rage out. Bait bike in Oregon. On a bicycle. That's what they're baiting? Bicycles? I catch the petty crooks. And they figure like this guy is robbing shit day and night. So we gotta catch him. We gotta bait him in. They do with the guys who steal watches, mug people for watches. They're doing it over and over. So you gotta bait them in to catch them. Can't just sit there and wait for one of them to do it. Oh my God, that old woman. In the back of the head, dude. That's fucking dangerous. Or he touches his hand like, oh my love. Oh, like, oh my sweet. All right, this guy put the 75. What's that say? What's the other sign say? Is there a cop? Yeah, the cop's like, what are you doing? All right. Is that a joke?
Listen, I adopted this. It's my highway now.
85?
Yeah, just a smooth 85.
A bit quick.
It's a joke, huh? Laughing star. You know, first date thing. I mean, you think everybody gets laid? Every chick just gives up the punani, just like first time, second time. Trying to be a gentleman. You want hoes, man. You know where the hoes are at. You know who the hoes are. You know where they're at. They flaunt it. You ain't got to go looking for it. It's a hoe. She's in your face. It's already in your face. You already know. You don't have to try to figure it out. You guys killed themselves, I think. Going backwards, 80 miles an hour. When you're sitting out the window. Yeah, they're climbing out of there. Somebody's fucked up. Somebody got had to get hurt. Yeah, the one guy's laying on the ground. Rollerblades. Yeah, New York City. Florida. 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 Live. Most of the black artists are like, nah, Nope. Anything to do with Trump? Anything to do with American pride? Nope. We're not involved. The bicentennial, they were involved. What a difference 50 years makes, man. Tacoma, Washington. That was loud. Right in my ear. What's this chick doing? She's sharper. Is that the same video? Ow. Fuck. Did it twice right in my ear. It's this one I'm trying to watch. This Middle East stuff. It's like a joke. Yeah, take the eggs. This guy with the fake cash. Flexing. Coffee table book. 200 pages of American history. Nobody's got books anymore. Lost. I had a whole encyclopedia set and I got rid of it. I should have held on to that. It's all brand new. Just for the memory of it. Actually, once in a while I'd grab a book and just kind of leaf through it and get like, you know, B to C and just have it out and just like leaf through it once in a while. Just like B to C or D to E. I mean, whatever. I think it was pretty intense. The Britannica. I think it was like a 80s edition or 90. I don't know. It wasn't that old. Yeah, it was pretty old. Late 90s, I think. Jack Sparrow. This guy. This guy. Well, you know, the white guys with the golf. They got nothing better to do. Tie the snake on the back. Hey, Carl. There's a snake behind you. Oh, shit, the snake. Oh, man. Look at Carl. Look at Carl. Oh, my fault. He's shaking his legs. He's still chasing him. He sees the string because it's caught up in the club. It's still a good one, but it's like the only one they got. What are the joke they play out in the exploding ball, the snake, the chasing you trick, and the exploding ball. There's no other. I mean, rip the pants. I don't know. You like make a noise before somebody swings. That's like about it. That's the golf, like gotcha moments. That's it. A noise and a snake. All right, I think we're gonna wrap this one up. Something to eat. Let's go over here. Alrighty, catch you later. Maybe do one more tonight.